In this video, I want to show you how to take the banner code that Amazon provides you and add it to the sidebar of your WordPress website. So here on the right hand side on the sample WordPress site that we're working with, what we're going to do is come in here and we're going to add in a banner code to this website right around this area so people can actually have a banner ad to click on that's related to the content on your website. So what we're going to do here is, again, you can go to banner links inside the affiliate dashboard, and we're going to find the category here that would fit. So let's go to pets right here because this is a pet related example website that I have. And what we'll do is we'll scroll on down here, and we want to do an ad that's going to be in the sidebar. So we're probably going to want to look for a banner ad like more like this, a longer one. So what we need to do is just find one that we like. And again, I can also find it quicker by going over here. So we can do 120 by 600. And all I'm going to do is just choose highlight HTML. So I'm going to choose highlight HTML. And then I'm going to right click and choose copy. Go right over to my WordPress dashboard. Go over to where it says appearance, and I'm going to select widgets. Once I'm inside widgets, you're going to see primary widgets area, and this part will be slightly different depending on the theme that you happen to be using. So over here in the primary widgets area, there's an option over here. These are all available widgets that you can add in. I'm going to take the text widget and move it right on over here. And then what I'm going to do is take the code that Amazon provided me and hit Control V, or I could right click and choose paste, and that will paste this code directly in here. Then you just hit save in the bottom right. We go back over to the website, hit refresh, and there it is. There's the banner code displaying as it should. Now if you want to change that code, like if you want it to be centered, notice it's a little bit to the left. That's a simple fix. You go right over here where it says iframe right before it. You on your keyboard, you hit the shift key and you hit the arrow, or I call it a caret, to the left, which is next to the letter M, and you type in the word center, and then you hit the shift key again and the arrow to the right. Then you take your mouse, you point it to the end there, and you do the same thing again. You do an arrow to the left, but this time you do a forward slash, which is found on the same key that is next to the right shift key, it's on the same key as the question mark. And what you're going to do then is do forward slash, then the word center, and then you're going to do shift and caret to the right, or arrow to the right, and then hit save. So let's save that, and it did. And then when I come over here, this should actually be slightly more centered. And then if you look at the site, let's say you want to adjust the placement of this banner, all you have to do is go back over to your widgets. We'll close it up by clicking on that option there. And let's say we want to have the search option and the recent post option. We want that to show up above the actual banner ad. So all I have to do is just drag that, and then I can come back to my site and refresh. It's very dynamic. It's a very smooth process. And then the final thing to do is just test it. So click on the link. It should take you to like a pet supplies page. And since it's got your affiliate code already, it's already cookied with your information on it. So it's already ready to go. So that's the important thing. And now if people were to, click on that and they buy anything related to, the pet products there, you're going to get credit, or anything on Amazon, you will get credit for that. The other option, again, is you can also place any of these banners inside an actual blog post. So let's say some of these square banners here, let's go to like this one here. Let's just grab this code here. So we'll highlight HTML, right click and choose copy. And I will go over here to a blog post. So let's go up here to post. And let's just edit this post that we did in a previous video. And what we're going to do here, we can come on down to where it says visual. And let's say we want to add in this code here. So we'll do a double space here. And let's just put in, copy and paste in this code. We'll go back to visual here. And then hit update. And then refresh the page. And you should see this banner here. If you click on that banner, it should take you right into the pet supplies option. So if people were to go in there and purchase, you would actually get credit, for that option. So there it goes. That seems to all be working correctly. The only thing we didn't like is, let's say it's not centered. So in order to make it centered, all you have to do is come back over here. You can see the little image window right there. It's typically got it'll come up with like a colored box, like a pink or a light brown, tan colored box. And up here, just like in Microsoft Word, we can align left, center, or right justify. We're just going to center that, go back to update, then go to the blog post, hit refresh, and everything should center on over there. We'll go back here, we'll center it again, and we'll choose update. And if it doesn't, you can always go into the code here. For some reason it won't center justify. You can actually go into the code, and we can come down here, hit caret to the left, do the center option, just like we've done before. And that's the other option, the secondary option, if for some reason it's not justifying over. And then we can actually put in a break tag so that it actually displays itself differently from the rest of the documents. So again, that's an arrow to the left, the letter B, the letter R, space, / caret to the right, and that will create like a break in there. And I typically like to do 2 of those. So we'll do 2 of those break tags. Then we'll choose update, and that should work correctly now. And there it goes. So now it's centered up. So that's how you take a banner code and you can insert it within your Amazon website. And one more time, we'll do another little one. I'll show you one other option. So if you come back here to the website, one thing Amazon does a good job of is they give you a lot of good options for different categories. So if we want to take like this little one, this little picture here, and want to highlight this one, and let's say on the website we want to put it right here in that search window. To do that, again, we go back to appearance. We choose widgets. Widgets is where you can do a lot of these kind of cool things within WordPress. You go to the text option down here and you just drag it up here above the search window because that's where we want it to display. We're just going to paste that in there. We'll center it up with our center tag, caret to the left, the word center, caret to the right, caret to the left, / center, caret to the right, and then we're going to hit save. Go back to the website, always important to test it out. And there it goes. So now it kind of adds a lot to the website, especially if you're using one of the plain templates that WordPress gives you. It kind of helps bring it alive. This WordPress theme here is the 2010 theme. There's many other ones. There's a brand new one for 2013 as well, or 2012. There's quite a few different WordPress themes that are now coming out. But again, the same function is going to go no matter which theme you happen to be using. So, if you're using the 2012 theme, the 2011, 2010 theme, if you're using any other theme, the widgets part, you're going to want to go in. You'll want to make sure that you make your changes within the widgets so that they display over here on the right hand side. So that's how you work with adding content to your blog, like adding the banner code. And then the final step, like if you want to take a banner like let's say this one, right here. Let's scroll down. Let's find another banner. Save on cat food, dog food. Let's say this one, okay? Amazon. We want to put this one in like our actual website, so we're not using WordPress. To do that, you can use Composer. You go to Source, and we're going to just go right on in here, and we're just going to paste that on in there. And then there it is. And all we have to do now is just come on in here, do the caret to center it up. And that's in the HTML. When you're using an editor like Composer, it's going to be done under normal, and then you'll just go to source and you'll paste in that code, and it should display up here, and then you can actually preview that page. So inside an HTML editor, you're going to look for source code or HTML editor or something like that in order to paste in that code. But on a WordPress site, you can do that with widgets under the text and HTML option. So again, that's how you take banner codes and add them to your website from Amazon.